Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Tony Quinn. I'm the CEO of Tang Bank International, Singapore. We're a multifaceted business, but I suppose the thing that's most of interest to the team on the SS Rotterdam is that we do events.
Yes.
Very international events for senior people in the oil and gas business around the world, specifically in the area of oil storage, which is our area of business. So, as I said, we run a number of businesses, but all of it is about communication and networking and bringing people together. So our job as a company is really to bring people from all over the world together, either in a meeting place, as we have done on this great ship, or on our social web networking sites or other parts of the business that we work in.
So you're a matchmaker?
Yeah, we are actually referred to, absolutely right, that's very funny, because people refer to us as both a matchmaker and also a door opener, is the other term that we are being. We open doors to different companies to meet different people and so on. So a successful event for us is one where everyone goes away thinking, wow, I now met all these different people, and from our perspective that's a good outcome for us.
And why was the SS Rotterdam the perfect place to matchmake?
Well, our events have to be in the heart of the oil and gas industry. So we have two events every year. One is held in Singapore, and the other one is held in Europe. We originally used to have them in Antwerp. We sort of outgrew it a little bit, and we came up here, and we actually worked very closely with the Port of Rotterdam. And actually in a meeting, we were sitting in the office at the top floor of the building here opposite, and looked out the window and I saw your ship, and it was about the time 2 years ago when it had just been finished, refurbishment and everything, and it's all in the news, the publicity and so on. And we had a very, very good first event here, and everyone enjoyed it so much that everyone came back and said, we must do it again, and now we're talking about the third one. So, so we're very pleased with it, and we picked it really because of the convenience and the location on the port. Also because we combine with our events some activities on the river. We usually take people to have a look at facilities on the river Maas, and up towards as far as Europort Harbour. We go quite a long way up on the river. So you can't do that from a hotel, otherwise you have to coach everyone. Here you have the perfect place because you have the taxi station behind, and also we usually bring one of the speedo ships in to take 100 people for lunch or something like that. So it's very convenient for us, a very good location.
And how many guests were there?
We are typically around about 100. It's not huge, but the people that will be coming will be the CEOs of some of the biggest companies in the world. So we have a very senior delegation. They come from everywhere. This year we had people from Australia, from India, from America.
What was the experience of the guests coming here to the venue?
Our guests, as I say, some of them, the international guests, all stayed. Most of them stayed on board the vessel, and that's one of the attractions, I think, of this particular location, to have an event, because you do have the accommodation as well as being able to keep people within an area, and also have the conference facilities and everything. And it's very unusual to find that all in one place.
And is the goal of your event, is it achieved?
Very much so, yeah. And the one we had this year, the event this year, was our most popular. We actually do poll all our delegates after the event, and our speakers as well. We vote on lots of different things, and everything that was connected with this vessel was pretty much excellent. It was all very well done. You have a great team of technicians that helped us with the actual presentations and stuff we were doing in your video room. You have great staff, people were helping us on the day, very well, they couldn't have been more helpful, very kind, and moving things around for us and everything. Sometimes, when you're in a hotel situation, it's very difficult to find people to help. So here everyone is very very keen, so you have a good team. So the experience of the guests, the ones that stayed on board, loved it. The guys that came from Rotterdam are also almost familiar with the vessel, because a lot of them obviously have been on since a couple of years ago, since it's been open, but still very much enjoyed the facilities on board. And it was interesting that the second afternoon, quite a lot of the guests, all the local people, actually stayed and enjoyed your bars and restaurants here, long after we'd sort of closed things down. So in fact, I think we had to kick them out of the bar at 1 o'clock in the morning. I think it was every night actually. So yeah, from that point of view, generally, if you need anything here, there's always someone you can call, and people like Marika, who we've worked with now for a couple of years, the mobile number is always on, so I can always get her and talk to her if there's some issue or whatever. So yeah, we like it. I think it's somewhere we will be back.